Here we are. Very technical round here. We got a couple of smokes, a couple of nades, a couple of flashes. So double nades towards sandbags, maybe. Molotov towards the boost. A couple of smokes. There's the nades. And we're off to the races. Mr. Arrozdoce opening things up as XANTARES is the final boss of the A bomb site. Difficult to topple, difficult to kill, but they are going to surround him as he continues to frag here with those dual leads. Back to a 2-on-2 round being salvaged by Mr. XANTARES.
How does he get out the CTs? That's the worst place to get caught in. 3 of them at the top of the ramp, but they somehow find an escape route into a 2v2. Whew. All right, settle down. This kind of sucks for the T's at the moment. They've got 1 smoke, and they don't really know what they want to do here.
Yeah,
they're given time for the CTs to rotate away, right? To reconsider a different option.
You good?
I'm not good.
You have a sip of water or something? Right then. It's all quiet.
A fly, and then a spider, and then a cat, of course.
Then the dog. Then what, the horse?
I think it was famously the horse to get the dog.
Yeah, the horse in there.
You've been horsed. That's where that saying comes from.
All right, well,
sAw.
They've got no chance of doing this one, I believe. They've got no HP. It's not ideal.
You got to go for it, though.
Oh, of course.
You got to give it the old college try.
Yeah, naturally.
It's not going to go well.
Let's XANTARES in.
Oh, Meteor is down in the 1v1, but this guy never gives over clutches. The safest pair of hands. And there he is, walking away with a pistol round. Mutiras goes out with his head held high. And that's a good turnaround for sAw, considering how it started. With the gold Berettas in the hands of XANTARES, firing off, opening up, and then they recover.
Lethal dualies in his hands. They even got the opening kill, sAw. This all spiraled out of control there for a minute. A nice little pause gave him an easy access into the A-bomb site. So, advantage to sAw.
But it's going to be a force buy, though. XANTARES, he's the one to drop. He got the 3 kills, right? So he's dropped over the rifle to Wicardia. Their star player at this point, I would say, but he hasn't performed that well this tournament. The games we've cast in the H-Stream release, he's looked very quiet. He can't, on Vertigo, he's the master, though. T-side especially, watch out for Wicardia. His A-ramp control is simply world-class. Matchup, holding towards B. Looks like they're going to be facing a full execution towards this side of the map. 4 players ready and waiting. One at the T-spawn, deploying the utility. CTs actually have some decent presence here. It's the MP9 and the 5.7. Try and fend them off.
Oh, only 1. Major wanted more. And now these pistols are in for a bad time. A very, very bad time. XANTARES going to back away with no armor. The M4 hasn't even been able to get involved. It's looking like sAw's got this round all the time.
Oh dear. Well, that should confirm it. And Wicardia will have to save that M4, boys. Do you want to talk about the Dust 2 situation? I feel like there's some tension here. What's wrong?
It does feel like there's a little bit of tension.
I don't know, man.
I think everyone's a bit wound up. Mr. Pickles to kick things off, probably cheating, honestly.
Pickles.
I think he was cheating. But good for him. Got away with it.
I mean,
won.
He wasn't cheating.
He lost.
Yeah, we beat him.
I don't know. He had a brand new account, Jason. He didn't miss a shot.
Mr. Pickles.
He's just smurfing.
Yeah. Smurfing and comp. That's all they're all doing. Bit of a smurf. But 2 guns will be saved. Harry, anything you need to get off your chest?
No, man, I'm good. This is nice.
Okay, that's calm down.
It's just like I'm going through the pace change, you know.
Okay.
We went from trolling in the game to now trolling in the cast. So it's like a change of momentum.
Yeah, okay. Different kind of trolling.
Exactly, verbal trolling.
Madja not enjoying that one. Has to be the eco here. Not the start they were necessarily looking for here, but Wicardia M4 remains. Still a slight chance. You've got to remember.
Didn't get to use it last round.
No.
Not even a little bit. This time he spots out you jerks.
Bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a mailbag, don't we, Harry? How would they use it? What's the email address?
That would be eplmailbag@efg.gg.
So I'd love you to send your questions, your
concerns, comments.
These can be questions for us or questions for the post-map interview. If you want to ask the players something. I don't know who we're going to get yet, but more info on that will be revealed as time ticks on. feel like I'm supposed to know.
I would say Major and Woxic, if it's EF, is probably the two most likely. Yeah. sAw, I'm not sure. We'll figure it out.
Gotta get me series, surely.
We got plenty of time to figure out sAw.
Here's a question from the mailbag.
Okay.
Hello, fellow old gents. Now that there's a 30-plus-year-old pro player making waves, do you believe 30-year-old pro players will become more common as CS2 goes on?
I mean, logically, yeah, everyone's going to get a little
everyone's
bit,
getting,
older.
not getting younger. So I guess it means that people will like retire. I guess it will be the norm that we have 35-year-olds playing. Will someone still be a pro when they're 40? Like some sportsmen, right? They're still like world-class fighters and American football players that are still like 35, 40, like to go on, still win championships and stuff.
Yeah, you can, and I think we're seeing more and more players try and extend their career well into their 30s, which is going to start increasing like the amount they dedicate to like, whatever it is, staying in shape, staying on top of their game.
I just think the older you are, the better you are.
Yeah, as a person?
In every situation.
But
so
you get
it
like,
makes sense.
well, no, you get like less, well, yeah, you get ill, I suppose, the older you get.
No, yeah, well, obviously, till ill, like if you were really ill, probably,
if you're old and ill,
but
not ideal.
I don't know, like you could be like 60. I think you'd be cracked because you have nearly 100 years of knowledge to draw from.
Nearly, yeah. I suppose you're right.
You're closer to right than wrong with that one, that's for sure.
Rounding up. First gun round out. That's the mailbag. That's the kind of thing you can expect. Make sure you get involved. We'll probably read out pretty much anything, so get stuck in.
Literally anything.
Yeah.
It's like a teleprompter. We just read it. We don't think.
So, 5-on-3. Bear in mind, this is Eternal Fire's arguably best map. Problem is with that, everyone knows what you're up to. They know your tendencies. They focus on it.
I was really sad that sAw didn't go deeper at the major.
They turned heads. They got some results.
I was thinking they'd be like knocking on the door of the playoffs, challenging for a
No,
spot.
I was thinking the same, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
We had Eternal Fire in the playoffs. No one saw that coming out. I don't think that's the highest a Turkish team's ever done.
No, that was very good. I was just saying specifically for sAw, like their build-up to the major was a nice RMR.
Yeah, and then they went
did really good
qualified to the Blast Land.
Yeah, the showdown. They were incredible in the showdown.
They were really good in showdown.
It was online. Let's be fair.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's throw that caveat out there.
And famously in that final game, OG, who were also shockingly really good.
Yeah.
Heavy God couldn't be there.
No,
so
that's
they
right.
played versus like pretend OG.
Yeah, Heavy God had that medical situation.
After chart-topping performance.
Yeah, he was dominating the field, wasn't he? He was a one-man army for OG. Well, this round is fizzled out. I just realized we've been just talking through a save like for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a new thing we're trying.
Fresh mailbag question here. This one comes from Mr. Humor. The opening line is, I love Harry.
Okay.
Question, how do you feel about the 5.7? Does it need a nerf?
I don't ever use it. I think it's like, clearly it's good. People do use it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it needs a nerf.
I think it's in the sweet spot. I think it's in the pocket.
You're the wrong person to ask for that question because you're a Deagle man.
I would only ever buy Deagle. Sometimes
Deagle
even
man.
when I can afford a rifle.
I like 5.7. You can spam it so much. I like the fact you can actually just like, it's accurate as fast as you can spam it essentially. You can control the recoil.
The P250, man. It's hard to go away from the P250.
Yeah, I used to love it.
I mean, the 5.7 I think is very much overshadowed and overtaken the P250, but I still am a steadfast P250
I'm a hardcore
user.
P250 user.
$300 and a gun that can almost kill in one shot.
Yeah, we can almost do it. Yeah. Guess it's a good point. Let's see if woxic can kill someone here towards middle. That's the kind of segues you can
count on with us.
Yeah. It's actually quite aggressive.
Okay. No, I'm warming into this. Henry, you're helping me a lot. You're helping me a lot, man. I like this. Oh, Roman! Cleanly done. I guess. woxic falls first over in middle.
His face ripped off.
Hi, fellow casters. How is Harry so good with headshots? Did he sign a deal with the devil? Did he inject nano aimbot into his nerve? What's the secret?
honestly, you just got to go for them.
Yeah.
That's really the...
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, like, when I'm playing the game, this is how, like, me and, like, Chad are a little different. Well, look, so you see here, Ujax is spamming. He's playing for the kills, right? But me, I'm only playing for the headshot.
Right. You don't get a headshot, you don't want the kill.
No, and I think Malbs actually thinks about the game like that as well. Story, he's someone who doesn't go for headshots.
You know,
he's an AWP.
Yeah, we'll forgive him.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. I just played every game ever going for headshots only.
You're like the British Scream, essentially.
Yeah. Like because Malbs is the Guatemalan Scream.
Right.
I'm the British Scream.
Yep.
No, I think it was because I used to play a lot of Halo early on, right?
Great game.
Yeah, and so you would have like SWAT.
We're talking 360?
What, like Xbox 360? Yeah.
Okay.
Or like original Xbox, like on like land.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're old enough for that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't think you would be.
My older brother used to have all his friends come round and they would hook up their Xboxes and it was epic.
It's a real man's LAN party.
So we, you know, whether you were like sniping in comp there, headshots, you didn't even have to scope in, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Same as in SWAT, and then...
SWAT's the no armor, right?
Yeah, no armor, so the headshots kill instantly with a battle rifle. And so then, like, that very much shaped how I approached every game. I'm like, well, the headshot is the most efficient way to kill someone, so go for them all the time. I can't spray, though. That is the one huge drawback, I guess you could say.
A little bit of gap in my game.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. What does Harry have for breakfast every day?
What's happening with these questions?
You're the goat of EPL, bro.
Okay.
It's heavy as the head that wears the crown. You know that. Hi, guys. What does Harry have for breakfast every day? What do you have?
I usually skip breakfast.
Halloumi and noodles.
But if I'm... No, God, man. I had that... Oh, you just made me feel ill. I was starting to feel good. Had noodles for breakfast today. Interesting move. And they had halloumi in them. Don't mix those two things. It sounded weird when I ordered it. It was even weirder when I tasted it. I thought maybe it's good. Like, no one ever expected anything.
A clash of textures.
A clash of everything.
Yeah.
You have like some spice and flavors with the noodles.
Can we answer it? What would you normally have for breakfast at home? What are we talking?
Eggs.
Eggs.
Scrambled eggs. I love scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
Throw a little cheese in there?
Sometimes, but honestly, they're good enough to stand on their own.
Does Moses have any particular opinions on jeans? He doesn't wear jeans too often. He's wearing some right now.
I'm wearing jeans right now.
I know. I'd say normally you're wearing like a cargo pant or a beige trouser, perhaps.
Yeah, cargo pants maybe. I don't like that description. But yeah, I wear like hiking pants.
Hiking pants.
I do enjoy jeans though.
Yeah.
Good blue collar attire.
Yeah. Good old pair of Levi's.
Yeah. That's what it used to all be about.
American denim.
Yeah, right.
Strap it on. Like the good old days.
Yeah, get out into the woods, chop some trees.
Oh, well, matchup. He tries to chop them down there, but it's going to be sAw with the openers. Oh, Macardia. This could be his moment. The jeans are on another foot now. In with the backstab. That was a little ding-down rage. Macardia's making this one interesting. Or Wycadia. I don't remember which way we solidified saying it, but now it's just Story walking in to the Lion's Den. Brings it down to the 1v1, and it's Wycadia/Wycadia left to beat. Story.
This bomb's not planted for Story, though. He's nervous.
Oh, 10-second stick. 10-second.
Oh. I take it back. It was planted very nicely for him.
Yeah.
I thought the diffuser would be hidden behind the double stack. That ain't the case. Nice clutch. sAw maintain a dominant stance in the opening stages of the map. 5-1.
For the Boomers, should they bring back having to buy ammo? With the current smoke spam meta, it's a bit egregious that they have no downside to using all of your ammo. Fellow Condition 0 player. This is talking to me. I was a Condition 0 player.
I was a 1.6 player. You also had to buy ammo in that. And I say, don't bring it back.
No, it's saying it's just actually kind of annoying to track of. It kind of just made the money complicated. So yeah, no. Comprehensive no. I think the bullet situation is fine. Like the M4A1S, you spam that 2 mags of that, you've got like, what, 40 bullets left? Like, I think it's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, we've moved on. We don't need to buy ammo.
Yeah, it just makes another layer of bullshit we don't need to deal with, I suppose. Anyway, tactical timeout. 5-1. sAw are owning them on their own map pick.
Yeah, it's beautiful so far.
This is an elimination game, if I'm not mistaken, boys. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, maybe we should take it a bit more seriously. A little bit more.
There's still time.
There's still time. Yeah, we're just getting warmed up. So
I don't
yeah,
think it's
this
been
is
like rip-roaring yet either.
No.
true.
You know,
It's been
it's
one-way traffic, and nothing's
One-way
happened.
traffic.
Yeah. So this is the Group A elimination game. So we've clarified the losing team is eliminated.
Yes. Yes.
That's
So
what
there's
that
a lot
means.
on the line here.
Everything to play for. Slight technical issue into a tactical pause, just to catch their breath on the CT side.
Oh, it would be a devastating turn of fortune if you're in the playoffs of the major just a few weeks back and then you're eliminated out of Group A at ESL Pro League.
Yeah, I mean, also because, right, for Eternal Fire, they've had a couple of chances now to lock in a playoff spot. They fell down to FaZe. Pretty close series. There was a world where they could have done it in 2.
Correct.
And that one got away from them. Now they find themselves down here in the last chance bracket, fighting for survival. There's only one spot left when you get into the last chance. And so you got to play versus VP after this fact.
Hi, casters. How is Harry so damn sexy?
It's a good
Asking for a
question.
friend, I swear. I couldn't answer that, only the man himself. How are you so sexy?
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder the same thing. It's all in the genes.
Always in the
Hey,
genes.
there you go. That's
Yeah,
a
that
good-
works on 2 levels.
Yeah, it
That's
works.
Nice.
It's a multi-level joke.
Yeah.
Just like Vertigo is a multi-level
oh my
map.
God,
He's
he's
still
the
going.
best.
And I'm
so good.
I know. So
So good.
Calyx.
is a man playing on the server right now.
What can he do?
MP9 towards Guardian. Hoping to open things up, and it's a nice shot with the MP9. He gives him a fighting chance with a ton of info. Double molly towards the elevator. They do stack. As we'll see them confirm their passage in towards the B bomb site. Don't think there's anyone there at all. The CT's going to have to swing from spawn to their demise. woxic will pull back 1, but it's a 3 versus 2, and looking very likely that sAw will convert this one and extend their lead on the T side of Vertigo. Eternal Fire's at best map, hands down. Their pick, and they're getting absolutely trounced right now.
Yeah, Wakadia's got to do something on the flank, but he just got legged down to 16 HP, so it's all on Major to do something that can open up the opportunity. Wakadia still fighting, though. 2v3 Major, not yet activated with smoke in his face. And he's dead.
Something tells me Arcadia is not going to clutch this round out. And so sAw will continue building over on the T side.
Mr. Pickles would.
Mr. Pickles would be winning this
JB
game
and
right
Mr.
now.
Pickles together, they could probably win Pro League, honestly. Like, never seen anything like it.
Mr. Pickles.
Brand new account, smurfing, keeping his head down.
Dude, I wish we had some brand new accounts in EPL. That would be epic. Like
Oh.
playing.
Would that be epic? Oh, you mean playing in the actual tournament?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like you could comment on that. He only has
just have
22
one
hours on
one
CS.
wildcard team.
Every season, each groove gets one brand new account team.
Hi, Harry. How does it feel to have a perfect record against Forest?
Well, we went. Well, I played a few more faces. I had one of my worst facer games ever v Forest not long ago.
Oh, dear.
And he actually had to defend me to his chat.
Really? He's like,
Going
no, he's
in.
not that bad, guy.
No,
Like,
he was taking that stance.
No, he's
'cause
actually pretty good.
I
I
had
know he
5
looks
kills.
stupid
I'd
and-
just come back from an event and I hadn't played in ages, and I queued a face
rusty game.
straight into
Oh.
Forest, Get Right, Freiburg.
Oh, the old
Yeah,
legends.
yeah,
What they call that, the Demon Boomers or something?
yeah.
Is that
I
the name?
think I got like 6 kills at the end of the game. It was.
You must have
tragic.
been a match. You must have been devastated.
Oh, I hated it.
But I
hated
bet it
everything.
felt good to have Forrest, sticking up for you.
Well, he knows I'm good, man. Like, that's just how it is at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
just
That's how it is.
And I appreciate it. I think he's good too.
respect amongst the goats.
Go on, go.
Go on, go. Triple X rated.
I'd pay to see that.
93% upvoted. woxic holds down.
woxic's been pretty good with the rifles this
woxic's
tournament.
sick, man.
MVP potential, I would say. Like, just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
It's Henry's pick for the MVP, so
Yeah.
we can see where this is going.
So, just wanted to make sure he's considered. I want to make sure his name's in
Sure.
the conversation.
Sure.
Not many people would allow it to happen. But we got a 4-on-3. Unfortunately, still one-way
Dude,
traffic
Eternal
here.
Fire have to win this one.
have-
right?
they
They're a
just won,
man up
pack it
in
up.
the retake. This is like actually the
They
best
have no
spot
kits,
they've been in.
one smoke.
And that speaks volumes. So,
The smoke is on XANTARES, who's on the flank.
They spotted Story.
oh, that's not ideal.
Oh, XANTARES is down. Oh, bad timing, but Story
Oh,
makes
1
up
HP.
for it. 1 HP, that's borderline.
That's
Lucky,
it.
Harry.
That's it.
that's
Oh,
definitely
that's
a
the
down.
round
Definitely
4v3 retake, and they can't stick the landing. Story is quick, man. Just a delight to watch right now. I saw Eternal Fire. Come on, boys, wake up. We all know that there's a lot more to them than this.
Yeah,
this is not a normal Eternal Fire game.
No, something's flat. Something's off. They are not as effective as they used to be on their initial contacts. Rotations aren't all there. It's such a shame XANTARES had the smoke. If they have a smoke for the bomb in this situation, his flank gets so much more powerful. Smoke on the bomb draws so much attention.
Also, boys, of the mailbag, if you want to ask the winners some question post-game, send that in as well. We'll definitely ask them in person.
Anyone other than Harry really would be, you know.
Yeah. I mean, people just want to talk to Harry non-stop. I don't know what it is. That's the only question coming in.
That's a new segment we're doing tomorrow.
The Harry mailbag.
Harry's mailbag is stuffed.
Hang on. Eternal Fire might do this. It's always in the rounds where you expect so little and have so little to work with that you play free, you play loose, and that can sometimes bring you back into a game.
You stop aiming for the body, aim for the head.
Yeah, they're winning this one. And that's a promise. You can just tell.
That's a Harry Russell guarantee. Oh no, they're pushing, dude. They're gonna lose this. Okay, they got a dink, but Roman's here. AK-47s bring it right back. The opportunity was there. The guarantee is not.
Hi guys, I'd just like to say I love Harry Russell. Why are people more attractive if they game?
That's an easy one.
Well, please tell us.
Jason.
I guess because you like gaming yourself, so you find that an attractive quality in someone if you have similar interests, I suppose.
Yeah.
If someone wasn't a gamer, they'd probably think dating someone who's a gamer would be a little bit weird, depending on how much they game.
I mean, you know, I think as well, gaming helps you develop a lot. There's a big social side to it, right? Like, especially, you know, some people who get into gaming, maybe they are like the more anxious types,
sure,
and then
introverts.
introverts, that's the one. And then you get that exposed, you kind of get used to socializing. There are some freaks who are gamers, sure, but mostly Mr. Pickles, front runner for the freaks, the gaming world. But you know, I don't know, I think it gives you some...
Well, you developed your personality, and people seem to love you, Harry. And so that's where you
and
made
it was all done through gaming.
Yeah.
That links back into an earlier question, which was, how am I so sexy? There's the answer.
He's a gamer.
Gaming.
I am a gamer.
He's been gaming his whole life, pretty much.
I game more than anyone else.
And that's why you're the most desirable guy ever. You and Jason Momoa, really. It's just the two Jasons up top of the board. He's a gamer
gamers,
too.
Yeah.
Jason Bourne as well.
Jason Bourne.
Top 3, probably.
Jason Bourne to game.
Jason Statham, don't
Jason
forget him.
Statham as well.
Another
top
gamer,
5. Okay, this is the
famously.
top 10 of Jasons in the world. What's another Jason? I think that might be all of them, though, to be fair.
Jason Lake.
Jason Lake, yeah, he's top 5 sexiest man. I would say.
Yeah,
he's up there.
That's good. It's fair.
It's fair. It's official. So that's top 5 Jasons. Covered that.
Well, so now we've gone over
Used all our material.
I was saving that
everything.
segment for the couch, but
Yeah.
tier list of
dropped it now.
Jasons.
Jasons.
How are we going to fill more time in the future?
Right. Saw out in the mid they go.
Come on.
They're winning every
Come on,
round so
Give
far.
us something. Every round.
And I don't want to, you know, cast this like Saw are going to win it. But that's starting to be what's
might have
happening.
to, 'cause they might actually win.
Yeah, pretty dominantly. Come on,
T-side
Eternal.
as well.
Come on, boys. If we can will it into existence, here we go.
Woxi's got the orb. Manifest it, Harry.
This is their round. woxic has been building up for this moment. XANTARES is still in the picture as well, and it's him and Calyx combined over here towards the A site. They are going to feed that story off one, but that's fine because woxic, well, while he was in the right place until moments ago, no, he comes back just in time. This is woxic's moment. This is what he's been waiting for. Gets his hands on the big green, and he's going to be the guy to take it all away. woxic lights them up. Any more from woxic, any more will do. Spots the boost, and he's on for the ace! And it's that simple, really. That's how you will it into existence. Eternal Fire are on the board.
Now that's MVP level. That's what we're talking about, boys. An ace from woxic. It's been bloody years since we've seen one of those, Jason.
Yeah, it has. It's been a minute. I can't remember the last one. This is beautiful. He did get pulled out of position. That little bait, the little step forward to pull Muterus out into the open. Knows he's got the planter. Oh, everything just so beautiful.
There's my go right there. That's what we needed. It injects some life into the veins of Eternal Fire. Keeps the flames alive as we get into round number 11. 8-4 is what they're hunting for now. It's been a disastrous first half, but woxic gives them some hope. At a desperate moment, XANTARES, he could have done early, but that's fine. It was a 5-on-4 before anyway.
Doesn't matter.
And woxic is still alive.
woxic is doing this.
woxic go.
He has entered his final form. woxic has powered up. And it's going to be another big round. It won't be another ace, but we're going to get 4 out of him here.
Oh, that is rough. Comprehensive kill there. Vicardia didn't stand a chance, but the big man, woxic, ready, poised. AWP ready to go. Nice incendiary, allows him to focus towards the A side itself. Bought himself 7 seconds. Problem is, they're being very patient. But Calyx pulls one back. This round possible. Maja, the timing's going to be a little bit dicey. The moment he walks away, they're going to check it. And he gets away with his life for now. Sub 1 minute. I feel like Eternal Fire are going to do this. I feel like the positioning is looking quite tentative. sAw are going to be walking into the crosshair of woxic momentarily.
They have no
Here we go.
flashbangs. No
Boom.
flashbangs.
Bomb
Nice
down.
and easy for woxic. Tosses one out into the air. A second
He's got
flash
this.
as well to delay. 38 seconds on the clock. Muterus is coming up late. Arrozdoce's got to move forward, but Calyx is wrapping around ever so slowly. Good conversion. And the defense holds strong.
They've done it again.
This is another 3v5.
Yep. Courtesy of woxic, great positioning. Good delays with the utility. That shot, a little bit unfortunate. If they lose this now, it could come back to haunt them, but it looks like it's absolutely fine. arrozdoce, 13 seconds. Can't plant the bomb. Needs to frag out. Not going to happen. 2 in a row. After a couple of frags going against them.
That's a
It was
round.
XANTARES and Vicardia taken out early, and still they go on to win it.
That's a round for Calyx. And I mean, a nice off shot from woxic on the first, but Calyx with a headshot angle towards ramp.
Yeah.
That banger at the very end. What a great round. 8-3.
You do love to see that.
You do love to see that.
We've got a game on our hands. If they get this last one, 8-4, and they get the momentum their side, win a pistol, it's all on. They'll probably win it.
Yeah, I
would
mean,
say.
sAw have done an incredible job to get it to this point, but yeah.
If they win this last
absolutely-
round and then, the next 3, we're back.
That's
It's on.
That's possible.
I think that's happened before.
That has happened. We'll have won a pistol.
Calyx. Why do I always stop after saying his name? Oh, arrozdoce runs him down.
Yikes.
Fast on the Mac-10. These ones spiral very, very quickly. He plays it like he's got nothing to lose, just running at the front of the pack. It's arrozdoce with 2 that have teed up sAw to stop this streak of Eternal Fire. But woxic, he's been known to deliver in moments like these. Gonna struggle to get involved. sAw have had a lot of time to get comfortable as well in this post plant. They all know what they're covering. All these angles are locked down, and for Eternal Fire, as they trickle out through the spawn, it won't get past the sAw squad, who stopped 3 from going on the board right at the end there for Eternal Fire. 9 rounds locked in for sAw on EF's map pick.
touching on me, I'm winning so good. Go write that check, cause I'm feeling too much confidence on that heavyweight flex. I've been earning and working, everybody want this. I'm untouchable, stacked up Greek god. I got the thunder and lightning, energy rush. I've been winning and winning since the day I was made. Bet you wanna be like me. I'm always on top of the game. Ain't never gonna touch second place. Nah, never. I'm always on top of the game. You know that I win, that I win, that I win, that I win. I was born to be bad, so go 100%. Cause all I do is win, and win, and win, and win. You already know. I got the world in my hands. I'm like a perfect diamond, I'm red. Cause all I do is win, and win, and win, and win. You already know.
Elimination is on the line for either Eternal Fire and sAw, and the first half, no good. The flames begin to extinguish here as they only post 3 rounds on their map pick. The CT campaign not going well. Wicardia unable to turn up as of yet, but it's sAw that are looking fantastic here on Vertigo, chaps.
Yeah, you know, it's a very commanding lead. They were sat up 8-1 at one point in time, and outside of a few, you know, flashes in the pan, a great round from woxic, there hasn't been a lot in this for Eternal Fire yet, on what's supposed to be their home map. Arrozdoce, dual Berettas primed and ready to go. Eternal Fire, they're all kind of...
They don't want this.
Yeah, they're running up the ramp and ducking back down. No one wanted to face him, but they will break through. They get past the dualies, and now it's just Roman left up in a 1v3. I think Roman sometimes flies under the radar, but never mind. Don't need to big him up too much. Calyx is clean with it. And so Eternal Fire, their path back into this can be found on the back of that pistol round. If they can start streaking together, coming in hot to the T side, this one might still have some legs on it.
I mean, it looked really weird as they were like changing position, like playing musical chairs with who's going to entry into the bomb site, but saw it all 5 players here. They still broke through all of it. Like that's fair play.
Nice round. Eternal Fire back on the board here. Their T-side campaign should be a 2-0. We've got a full eco for sAw. Nothing really invested. I think there's a single flash at the start, so going to be stacking in towards B and starting to push down. We are going to see them actually entering towards B lobby momentarily. Calyx in a very nice position to deal with it. Should get himself a couple of kills. Doesn't have to commit to the fight if he spots more.
See, Harry, that's how you do it. You don't have to stop the sentence after you say his name. You can just keep rolling with it.
Well, Calyx. He's waiting for the push.
He's dead.
Just the one and done. They'll grab the Galil, but after seeing that, Eternal Fire actually... Oh,
not
God.
like this.
Hang on a second. This is a full USP round. Don't let this go.
Oh, if Roman gets his kill.
woxic stuck here. woxic stuck fighting. He can cross out right now. He's found the gap, and he's looking to get away. woxic holding on to these USPs on the flank.
Okay, looks like it's fine. It's under control.
It's not that fine. The bomb's there.
Yeah, but Major getting that kill kind of seals it. The AKs now just have so much firepower.
It's fine. It's fine.
That Reg, it got a bit sketchy. It did get a little out of control. Meters is going to have to play like a little ninja.
He doesn't often lose clutches. This is a pretty tall order in the 1-on-3. We're not going to pretend it's easy.
Oh, he's getting all the sound cues.
He knows they've grabbed the bomb and he's listening to where they're going. He tries to strike in the back lines, but woxic will keep that one contained. So Eternal Fire, bit of weirdness on the first few fights. They are able to lock it in. But now the guns come out for sAw. This is really the round that decides just how much further Eternal Fire can take Vertigo. If they're able to pick this one up, sAw broke all over again, and suddenly, you know, you're coming down to a matter of rounds between these teams.
For me, it's if they can get Wicardia activated, as I mentioned, I consider him one of the best A-RAM players on the T side of Vertigo. He is an absolute demon when he gets going. He seems to handle it by himself. He'll just walk up without utility and just bop heads. Watch this young man. A star in the making when he finds his form. Consistency can be an issue. We'll see what he can find here. They're going to be boosting towards short, but see if that works out. They're fumbling it, Jason. Doesn't look too good. There we go.
Not too convincing.
We're
And
okay.
Wakadia's already passed it. Oh, yeah, that's a good way to clear it out. Nice and easy. You know, the second player is beneath. Oh, the pounce from Sandbags does nothing. Wakadia's got so much fire at his feet, but he's still alive. Roman will get chunked down low as well, and this defense for sAw, oh, it's so battered.
These smokes, I wonder if they know they still have him trapped in here. Oh, there we go. It's about time for woxic. It finally connects. He spammed.
And that's so much utility used to keep him alive and get him out, and it all goes to waste. Now you have nothing to like slow the hit. Story's got the only smoke. They're just gonna re-aggress.
Oh, that's a little
steps.
awkward. Now they know XANTARES is here and holding this. Flash in for XANTARES, one and done, but they've got all the info here. They know they've got Story in a box. He's trying to get activated and make a play. Down through yellow, they're holding for this, but he still gets out with the first. Maja, quick trade. And arrozdoce is a long way away. Eternal Fire, 20 seconds. The A site, an open runway. And even though they're being very cautious here, they have still got the round. As good as theirs. So this is the build back in from the Eternal Fire squad. And I'm glad to see it, honestly. I always have high expectations of Eternal Fire on Vertigo, and they weren't really matching them to open up this this series. And with elimination on the line, you want them putting their best foot forward. So now they're grinding this one out over on the T side.
And another reset, or like just taking control of the economy now is so nice. Next one should be a lot easier. Get them up to 7, and then you're knocking on the door.
Now that's a safe spot.
It's a great save spot.
No one's going to find you there. You're tucked away. You're all good. Wacadia. He said he can cause damage towards that A-Ram. woxic. Oh, that last bullet through the smoke as well. Very impactful frags on XANTARES. Nice trade towards short as well. Maja confirming the round. woxic's enjoying himself now. I said it. They win the pistol in that second half. They get some momentum up. This is anyone's game now. 9-6, as you mentioned. It's going to be a difficult round to invest into. They only save the FAMAS. It's arrozdoce, who's got 15 kills.
Well,
I don't think they can invest much around it. Maybe a couple of
They have the
pistols.
full losing bonus, so they can pick up a couple. I mean, yeah, depending on how much you want to spend. Story can certainly get some armor and an upgraded pistol if you'd like. The rest of them, some pistols. Story might just want to save for the AWP. 9-6, but that lead has dwindled fast. 3 in a row for Eternal Fire to start this second half.
Well, here we go. What have they got up their sleeve? They've got themselves a few smokes. Can treat it like a gun round, try and delay and rot the clock. Incendiary purchase as well. There are kits in play? I don't think so. So, a very important round for Eternal Fire. Keep it clean. Don't want this one to get too dicey. Up against pistols, though. We'll see what can be done. woxic's got the AWP on the T side now, watching towards Crane. Smoked off. CT's focusing towards middle, I believe. We've got Mutiris and Ujak. See that observing? They knew what I was going to say next. They gave me the second player. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, they're good at their job.
It's a professional outfit here. We're doing well.
They were freestyling camera movements earlier.
Were they really?
Not pre-scripted, just with the mouse.
How did it go?
They went really well.
Can we do that this game, perhaps? Not right now.
Maybe
Oh, that's smooth.
next freeze time. We'll get them. You guys can do it.
Yeah, all right. With the mouse. So in towards A we go, Harry. It looks like an A execution will be deployed momentarily. This clearing out the close range proximity. Make sure there's no stack. A couple of grenades. And we're off to the races.
If there's any resistance, Mutiris could have a decent flank. But that's a big ask from the pistols. The FAMAS is shifting over, but with utility in place, there's nothing going for these Deagles coming around the edge of the smoke. Wakadia controlling the situation, being the point man. And the bomb's being planted. That's the round. That's going to be 7 for Eternal Fire.
Yeah, nothing can be done. Not the most exciting round, admittedly. But it still counts. Can't take it away from Eternal Fire.
Would be cool if we did, though. Like,
And we had the
you don't
choice.
really deserve this round,
it
so
could
we're just
happen.
going to take it away.
Yeah.
Caster's choice.
Next season.
Sure.
Make that happen. I like those stickers Woxic's got as well. They're dripped out all. Like diamonds on there. Look at that.
That is pretty nice. Good for him.
I'm gonna make one of those. All
Yeah,
diamonds.
yeah, that is kind of sick.
Get some ice.
Oh. Okay, well, it's a 2-round game now. The gap has really closed up on this one. Of course.
Fans on their feet.
They're loving
Getting
it.
excited.
And I mean, you know, it's fair enough. This started as a real steamroll. sAw came into this, and we're not going to let Eternal Fire have any fun, but they've been able to grind their way back through, and now there's just 2 rounds between these squads. As a reminder, this was 8-1 at one point in favor of sAw. There was no contest. There was no fight from the Eternal Fire squad, but they've showed up in the second half. Right now, they've got sAw right where they want them, honestly. Every round they're winning is hitting like a 2-for-1, so sAw have got to get back on the board. They've got to get back to their winning ways, and they've got to do it quickly, or else this is a tie game waiting to happen.
Well, I picked this guy up a few times. Bacardi up. Make his way to the A ramp. That's what you need to expect from this young man. Deadly at the ramp, time and time again. Another headshot found. Takes severe damage en route, but they're going to reset the round here.
Super recoverable for sAw, though. Look at the HP on Calyx and Wakadia. Both those guys can just be blown over. Any kind of a spray down, any kind of a multi-situation, one stray bullet's going to take them out. So Eternal Fire back all the way off, and they've got a plethora of utility still within their ranks. It's XANTARES' turn to come back with high HP and probe this A ramp.
Oh, you jokes. You might be in trouble here, my friend. Does get away. Doesn't take any damage for his troubles. 50 seconds remaining, still with enough utility for full execution. It's Eternal Fire with a 5-4 advantage. CTs, though, focusing towards the A side. The Orcs rotated over. They've got an incendiary to try and delay the plant as well, but they're getting hot under the collar. We are going to see XANTARES taken down through the smokes. Ujokes reacts well. Story gets his kill, no problem whatsoever. Comes down to this frag. Wakadia, he's opened up the B bomb side, boys. He could actually fall back.
Ooh, yeah, he's in CT spawn. They've got so much time. They need these kills. They've got both of them. The bomb can't back away. It's trapped by Ujokes. Having his impact, and they know the position of Wakadia, so his flank has no impact, and he's got to back away to save.
First round for sAw. It was looking like a little bit of a troublesome one there, but the early kill going in favor of Eternal Fire. Courtesy of Wakadia as well, but even with his efforts of rotating back towards middle, finding Roman towards the end, it wasn't quite enough. It's the AWP that saves the day. They recover 2 AK-47s, and as mentioned, posting their first round here on the CT side. Elimination on the line, and sAw fighting back now. 8-1 up in the first half. Felt like they're in cruise control. Felt like a done deal.
Yeah.
Just a few rounds, though. 9-3, winning the pistol. Eternal Fire certainly back into this one, but it is double digits for sAw. Money's okay for Eternal Fire. Said it's actually pretty decent. They've got a nice 4-buy ahead of them. Maybe don't have the AWP, but that's absolutely fine on the T side of Vertigo.
Yeah, I think, you know, one of the things that's very reassuring for sAw is this kind of 3-man firepower trio that you look to is stepping up and all in good form. Arrozdoce, Ujokes, big part in that last round that they were able to pick up, and Story on his AWP. They're all looking good, and so if this is sAw going to start to course correct and find their footing again, Eternal Fire might need a kind of second wind.
And those are the core 3 players that made sAw look so good heading into the major as well. So, I mean, you just got to be happy if you're sAw. You got your guys all playing very well. Here's that boost up again. This time, Wakadia is not ready for it. Sniffed it out last time. This one, favor is returned, and sAw want to maintain aggression.
Yeah, the nature of this has changed, right? They're coming in with aggro now. They're making these mid-round moves. Ujokes is caught looking over towards yellow, and they actually lose multikill as well. This could get awkward here. He's got to throw the smoke, drops that in. That's at least going to let him stay alive here and be a nuisance, but Story might not get to CT in time to lend a helping hand, so Roman tries to make a play and gets cut down. Story dropping in, is forced back by the Molotov. It's Arrozdoce attempting to make a play, but smoked off. All the moves that sAw have attempted here in this 2-on-3 haven't come through, but that smoke spam, that's going to bring them back in. I think they were considering the save. They were considering backing out of this one.
Smoking the bomb.
They've been brought back in for the retake. Calyx on ramp. Doesn't play his cards too soon. Instead, just tucks on down, but it's a full stick.
Someone-
The full commit.
oh my
Someone has to peek this, and Calyx arrives there too late. 3v2 for Eternal Fire, but sAw pick up the round. The nerves get to Calyx.
That's rough. Like, if you're going to peek it, it has to be within the 5-second window. Otherwise, don't peek.
I think
it's one or the other.
I think Calyx might have been assuming that XANTARES would peek from short, but XANTARES backed off the angle, so Calyx was the only one who could do it. I felt like a miscommunication.
Oh, it's a rough one. That killed
For
for
the
the smoke as
2v2.
well. Yeah, they're like asking, boys, what are you up to?
Yeah, what's happening? Why
is
have
no one
we
peeking?
not challenged this? And that's not only depressing to lose the round, but that's deflating for moving forward.
Damn, and they've lost XANTARES, the big man. Removed early on. This is for map points as well. They will have no cash following this one up. Bear in mind, the loss bonus isn't established yet. They had a great streak here in the opening sector of this half. 5-4, courtesy of Story. Reading them like a book as he sees them outside the B bomb site. You like that, Jason?
That's great.
Yeah. It's probably my best line. Wasted it. Wasn't even a good moment.
I don't think you wasted it. You impressed the hell out of me.
Okay, that's what I'm here for. Oh, let's see whether this is going to be where Maja can make an incision. Apparently not.
Spam woxic out. The guy on the bottom of the
it's
boost is the one to fall. Arrozdoce clean with it, and so sAw. They might have had a slight departure from the taste of victory coming into this second half, but they very quickly...
They're in trouble. You mentioned their economy, Henry. Muterus is in T-spawn, so they can't even save.
Yeah, let's just confirm that loss bonus. I'm assuming this round is not in their favor. So yeah, 2,400 into the next round. They will not be getting a plan here. Calyx, he's got to go for it at this stage. You mentioned he's locked in, nothing found. So that is going to leave them in the roughest. Okay, Calyx has actually got 8K. So although everyone else is like 2,500 to 3K, they'll pause. He could drop 2 AK-47s, maybe go Mac 10 himself, or go for 3 rifles, something like that. But yeah, he's going to have to drop a couple. He's dropped everything, so it's actually not too bad. That's a saving grace. Calyx saving a few times now.
How the hell did Calyx get so rich?
I don't know. He's got a lot of gold.
Yeah. Well,
One more round will do it, though. sAw. This would be pretty massive. Against on Vertigo as well, like literally Eternal Fire's best map.
solid victory. sAw's good on this map as well, though. It's up there for them also.
True. Maja hasn't got a gun. Oh yeah, there we go. Got a deagle. He sacrificed his round. He's got no Kevlar.
Yeah, all with the goal of bringing out, as much as they can. Maja being selfless has allowed them to field 3 AKs here. That and Calyx's big old bank account. But Eternal Fire, they would need 5 in a row, and it's got to start with a very weak buy. This ramp control is not really, or B stairs rather, hasn't ever really gone their way. Oh, Story, did you see the head there? I think he should have done.
So,
sAw's
a bit of a B fake, maybe?
sAw's very low on nades.
Yeah, so straight up B fake.
They're very low on utility. Roman and Udrix over at the A bomb site only have 1
Cardia,
smoke.
this is your chance. Show us what you're made of, my man. Dead.
Oh, with Calyx dead, yeah, this is
the bet.
now the A
Sink or
hit coming
swim.
in.
They've got it. They've got the site.
It leads the charge. XANTARES has opened up, and they find themselves in a 4-on-4. This is something for Eternal Fire to hold on to. You're going to get out of there, try to play around the bomb, but they get run down. sAw want to move in before Eternal Fire can get set up, and XANTARES and woxic hold the line, double off the scout, and a hat trick from XANTARES.
All right. Down but not out. Eternal Fire. Make it work. It's Calyx to save the day, dropping the weapons, and woxic. I've got to see those shots on the scout as well. They must have been sublime.
Ooh, that is beautiful. And that follow-up into the bomb site, you'd imagine, was also beautiful. 12-8. First one's the hardest, and Eternal Fire got on the board. Interesting situation for sAw to be in, because they're the ones who are they're not low on money, but it would be an awkward buy with 2 players, 2,700, 2,300. They're going to go for it regardless. And this is a great opportunity. If Eternal Fire can win this one against these SMGs, against these M4s, there's no AWP in the field of play. Actually, Muterus even sells back the M4 to go for an SMG for utility. All of a sudden, you have a broken sAw, and you're 3 rounds back. You can close that gap quick. Nice and quick.
All right. The music says it all.
Yeah.
It's setting the tone.
This, you know, it's a tense moment in the game. If you're sAw, you had a huge lead here on your opponent's map pick on a great map for Eternal Fire. You don't want to give them a route back in. Multikill plays with some balls there, running it deep through mid, helped out with Story's flashes.
That is a rough one. You've lost so much of the map there. You've lost your in-game leader, and you've given them an AK-47.
And you know there could be an AK-47 in your T-spawn, and you're just like, I don't know if he's in T-spawn. He could be. So at any point, we can get wrapped behind.
Yep, you just got to make your call now and go in together before it becomes a real nuisance here. Wakadia working that A ramp again. There's going to contact play and hope they can come out on top here. Bear in mind, it's one more round, and sAw will take Eternal Fire's pick. And right now, a 5-on-4, but it still is a weak buy. They don't have the luxury of defuse kits. They don't have any incendiaries. They do have HEs, though. They could deny the plan from way downtown. As we get ready, Wakadia's got to open things up.
Multikill is being very conservative on this flank. He's going to clear out B bomb site to allow arrozdoce to rotate over instead of sticking to the B site, and then Multikill can get his flank on. Thankfully, there's so much utility delaying this hit that it's buying some time.
That's
Dude, sAw have got all the info. They've got the flank. They've got everything they could need here, and now the util peppers Eternal Fire with even more damage. Flash over at short, and it's great util, great info gathering from sAw, and that is what teed them up for the close here. They'll steal away Eternal Fire's map pick. For Eternal Fire, the bounce back has to occur on Nuke, or else they're staring elimination dead in the face.